School got closed today for Snowmageddon, which for us means about a half an inch of snow. But there's a serious wind chill and some icy patches. So while New England and east of us are getting hammered, we're not getting too much. But still might be a good day to go out and see what I can see. I decided to come over to Harford County to Rock State Park, which has Kilgore Falls in it. I've been here before, but it was in June and there was a lot of water flowing. But I think it might be a nice hike today, and there isn't a lot of snow on the ground, so that'll make it better. But last I heard, the falls were actually frozen over, so that might make for some good photos. And get out and go see. It's cold out. It's about 18 degrees right now, and the wind is gusting over 20, sometimes up to 30. So there's quite the wind chill, but I'm toasty warm. Got lots of layers on, wool. Got my new hat, my new scarf for Christmas, handmade. Getting better than that. Okay, helpful hints for snow photography, wintertime photography. First of all, let's talk safety. Dress warm. Think about how cold it's really going to be outside. Do you need boots? And while we're on the subject of being safe, water. Take water with you. I have water with me. In the wintertime, you get all bundled up. You go out walking. Because it's cold, you don't realize how dehydrated you're becoming because you're cold. Sometimes we get more dehydrated in the wintertime than we do in the summertime. So that's my health and safety lecture part. And now, the fun part. Most of it's frozen over. But some of it is showing through, and I really don't want a wet foot today. You can see the falls right down there, frozen over. We'll get a closer look and see if I can find a good point of view for a photo. Another safety feature. Don't go climbing around on the ice. There are people climbing around on the ice. You gotta be really, really careful out here. Alright, so an actual photography helpful hint for snowy weather, especially when there's a lot of snow on the ground, is you need to work in manual. Most of the time we can get away with working in aperture mode, but unfortunately, because of all the snow and overcast conditions, it causes your light meter to overreact, and it will tend to expose lower than you want it to be. This is really important if you're going to shoot portraits outdoors. But in a setting like this, you definitely need to make sure that you are working in manual. So go into your aperture mode and find out what it says. And right now, my aperture reading says, if I'm on f.6, let's try that again. If I'm in f6.0, it says I need a shutter speed of 1/60th of a second. If I do that, it's going to come out pretty dark. So what I need to do is then switch over to my manual setting, leave it on f6.0 for my aperture, and I need to go ahead and set my shutter speed 1 or 2 stops slower to get what I need, and then give it a try. It's always a good idea to bracket your shots too, especially in this sort of situation. I'm following in the footsteps of others, literally, so I know where the ice is thickest, and I can get out here right next to the falls. Normally I'd be standing about at least knee deep in water. Lots of people showing up now. There was 3 of us. Now there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 people. And it's a popular spot because it's very pretty. And there's a couple of folks who have decided that they want to sort of camp out right in front of the falls, which makes it challenging. You have to do a little waiting. And we have kids with sticks who are messing up the snow on the rocks. So I'm glad I got here when I did. In the immortal words of the young man down there who is tempting the wrath of the ice gods, the water's really cold. You should stick your hand in it. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Hopefully there'll be some worthwhile photos left to be gotten when they are done tempting the ice gods. So the ice underneath my feet is at least 3 inches thick, or I wouldn't be able to stand on it. But the water underneath is at least chest deep because people jump off of these rocks into the water. So if it were to crack through, it'd be pretty cold. It'd be a difficult walk back to the car, but thankfully I'm safe at the moment.